being intimate with a medium. Throwaway. Last night I, 28 meters, managed to convince an attractive girl, 25, to come home with me. It was the end result of a successful first date. Well, successful-ish. As soon as the two of us were unclothed in bed, she froze and asked if I lost a loved one recently. That question caught me off guard because my face was buried between her legs at the time. I didn't answer at first, but she asked again. The second time she literally made me stop eating her out so I could respond. For the record, she did mention that she had a sixth sense when we were getting to know each other, but we never discussed it in detail. To answer her question, I said my grandma passed away not so long ago. My date nodded her head and said she sensed my grandma's presence. I said I didn't believe in ghosts and continued eating her out. My date said my grandma had a message for me. At that moment, I was doing everything I could in the downstairs eating department to distract my date from talking about my dead grandmother, but sadly, my mouth intimate game did nothing to prevent her from telling me that grandma wanted me to forgive my brother. I stopped what I was doing and asked my date what she meant. A few years ago, my brother hooked up with my GF, now ex. I hated him afterwards and our relationship basically became non-existent. I never shared that information with anyone, let alone with a girl I just met, but somehow she knew. When I asked my date how she knew that, she said my grandma. She knew my grandma's name, which was another detail I never shared. As my skepticism began to fade, I asked my date if my grandma could actually see what we were doing. She said yes. My sausage automatically stopped its function and shrunk in shame. My sausage has been soft ever since. The deed was no longer possible for me when I imagined Ghost Granny not only watching me during the deed, but also feeding my partner sensitive information about me from beyond the grave. I didn't sleep at all. My first proper date of the year and I get haunted during the deed.